Imagine the sound of those 2026 V6 turbos screaming through Suzuka, rainy March, active wings snapping open like claws in X mode, and then silence. 35 days of dead silence until Miami. Bahrain and Jeddah scratched off the calendar. This ain't about grid girl drama or lost sponsorship bucks. It's a gaping hole straight through the heart of the new regs, where every track mile counts like gold for dialing in 350 kilowatts of pure electric punch out of the turns. The FIA drops their bland press release about careful assessments and Middle East situation, but read between the lines. The teams already smell the imbalance. Nail your setup in March and you're ahead for months while the rest chew their nails in the wind tunnel. Buckle up, because this gap isn't just logistics, it's set to blow the grid to pieces before the first checkered flag even flies. Picture the panic in the garages right now. Bahrain, April 10th to 12th, Jeddah right after, 17th to 19th. Temps over 40 degrees. Asphalt melting tyres, perfect conditions to stress test the new battery packs that got to handle 9 megajoules per lap without cooking. FIA confirms, no replacements. Calendar shrinks to 22 races. F2, F3, F1 Academy, all halted for the Gulf doubleheader. We're not talking billions in TV rights and tickets vanishing. It's the dev cycle that grinds to a halt. 2,026 cars drop 30 kilograms, narrow wheels, 30% less downforce at low speed, but with moving wings that flip the flow in Z mode for no DRS passes. No real data from those hot tracks, and team CFD sims turn into educated guesses. Lose 15–20% accuracy on energy harvest. And manual override? That 1 second, 350 kilowatt burst to glue you to the car ahead? How the hell do you tune it without April track time? I see the Mercedes engineers now, cold coffee in hand, staring at the screen. They'd budgeted 40% of the initial cap for those early races exactly for this, validating the new power unit. V6 1.6-litre turbo at 400 kilowatts combustion sustainable fuel, half the power from electric, true 50-50 like never before. No MGU-H, just a monster MGU-K, 470 horsepower electric torque blasting out of slow corners. Bahrain was the ideal lab. Mid-speed turns, heavy braking, fine dust testing air filters. Jeddah, pure high-speed downforce to calibrate active wings. Without them, first real upgrade slides to May, maybe June. Whoever leads Suzuka, say a Ferrari nailing hot sims, bags 50 points before Miami. Rookies like Cadillac or Audi, forget it. They needed that data to not sink to the back. Domenicali spits the rehearsed line. Right decision, prioritizing safety. Sure, Stefano, but the local promoters? Sheikh Salman in Bahrain, Prince Khalid in Saudi. Both diplomatically backing it, but behind closed doors, they were pushing to run with energy and passion. Ben Sulayem, FIA president, thumps his chest. Safety and well-being first. Fair enough. War in the Middle East ain't a game. Iran on the radar, real risks, but this 35-day hole between Japan and Miami, it's engineering on trial. Teams like Red Bull, with their aggressive setup history, laugh last. They own sims. McLaren, who bet big on electric, takes the hit. Imagine Zach Brown cursing over team radio. We lost our golden window for torque mapping. And the regs? Man, what a botched revolution this debut's gonna be. Cars 30 kilograms lighter, lower center of gravity, but active aero that changes everything. X-mode wings shut for max straight line speed. Z-mode pops them for reverse downforce and that manual override shove. No DRS, so passes hinge on precise electric bursts. 1 second at 350 kilowatts, reclaiming spots without smoking brakes. But dialing that in needs hot track, slicks melting, 50-lap data strings. Sims help, but CFD blows it on reversible downforce without real validation. Small teams like Haas or Williams, done. They bank on cheap post-April upgrades, copying the big dogs. Now, frozen till May, they're just paddling for the leaders. Hold up a sec. You're thinking, okay, but why not slot in a European or US track? Good question, but logistics kills it. Circuits like Imola or Portimao can't homologate active Aero without 6 months FIA prep. US. Vegas locked in contracts, Miami's already May. And conditions? Nothing matches Jeddah heat, Bahrain dust, thermal tests for the new radiators cooling ICE, and battery without 10% power drop. Liberty Media's chasing that fat 24-race calendar dream, now 22 with a massive gap. Teams gripe off record. This unbalances the championship before lights out. Cost? Shipping cars straight to Miami Sans midway stop. Idle mechanics. Sponsors pissed at lost exposure. Dig deeper into the tech bomb. No MGU-H power units mean less low RPM recovery. Everything rides on the beast, MGU-K. 470 horsepower electric torque demands perfect mapping for slow corner exits, like Jeddah's hairpin. Without it, battery drain spikes, forcing conservative pushes. Energy harvest jumps to 9 megajoules per lap, but in heat, efficiency tanks 15%. Bahrain would have pushed limits. High humidity, sand in intakes, alternate engine maps. Now teams blast wind tunnels 24/7, but track CFD correlation plummets. Remember 2022 ground effect? Teams flubbed it for months, sans real data. 2026 is worse. Active Aero's binary. It works or your car's a duck. I hear the drivers murmuring already. Verstappen, another edge to dominate. Hamilton at Ferrari, grinding teeth. New regs and inequality from the jump. Leclerc dreams March poles, but no April upgrades means one Suzuka mistake costs the title. Audi rolls in with 0 miles, needs 1,000 real kilometers for Aero baseline. Cadillac same, green sims. They're begging for private tests, but FIA blocks. Level playing field for all. Pure irony. The whole favours who has better supercomputers like Red Bull's 20 petaflops sims. And the feeder series, F2 and F3, lose critical dev rounds. Drivers like Oliver Behrman gunning for 2026 grid get no Jeddah spotlight. Night racing, high speed where talent shines. F1 Academy, women climbing, stalls out. Whole ecosystem hurts, less junior data, fewer team scouts. FIA talks community well-being, but ignores the talent pipeline gut punch. Picture Behrman Sans doubleheader, loses steam to Antonelli or others. Back to power split. 50% electric's no joke. 2025 MGU-K was 120 kilowatts, now 350 kilowatts, nearly triple. Instant torque flips driving philosophy, brutal accels, no turbo lag, but managing battery over a long stint hinges on braking harvest. Perfect for Jeddah's 27 turns, 50G loads. Know it. Strategies turn lottery in Miami street chaos with constant safeties. Big teams like Mercedes got Bahrain historical data banks, small ones, zilch. Gap opens 0.5 seconds per lap easy. Domenicali swears it's temporary, but Gulf contracts are gold. Saudi pays 55 million for Jeddah. No April. Liberty recalcs TV rights. Easy 100 million drop. Teams split slimmer prize money. Cap squeezes. But the real killer's upgrade cycle. Normally, March baselines, April fixes, May package 1. Now, baseline wet Suzuka, fixes blind, package 1 late for Imola. Leaders freeze dev, smalls, bleed. Think wind tunnel frenzy now. Teams max 60% FIA time limit, but correlation crashes sans track. Example, Z-mode wings make 1,000 kilograms reverse downforce. Sims overestimate 12% without hot validation. Red Bull nailed it 2022, others didn't. 2026 repeats. Proprietary. IP holders, Mercedes Electrics, Grin, Haas, Copies wrong, sinks. Fuel, 100% sustainable, gas-like, energy density, but heat volatility. Bahrain tested stability, full 110 kg tanks per car, without misfire risk in humid Miami. FIA shrugs, engineers know. First power unit failure nukes rep. Drivers feel it raw. Quali flop in March with wrong setup? No. April fix, your P12 till June. Perez at Red Bull shakes already. 2025 warning. Gasly bets Alpine Aero active, no data bust. Rookies like Duan, no podium dreams. Backstage boils. Toto Wolff calls FIA, our CFD needs real miles. Horner chuckles, we got it. Liberty holds calendar for shareholders, 22 still sells. Fans, retention dips with huge gap, less action. New regs shine on paper. Nimble cars, 30 kilograms light, electric passes. Reality, April hole kills the magic. Suzuka pole decides half title. Imagine max 50 points up by May, championship DOA. Teams pivot, extra privates at Fiorano Silverstone. FIA caps tunnel, 40% time. Forced equality punishes laggards. Audi burns cash on sim extras, Mercedes tunes harvest. Imbalance, swells. F2 hurts worst. Prospects like 2023 Sargent needed Jeddah shine, now empty grid. F1, Academy same, women's progress halts. Power reliability, new split demands insane cooling. Bahrain 45 degrees Celsius tested packs, fail there. Game over Monaco heat, no data, risk up 25%. Active Aero, X mode 0, drag straights, Z-Max downforce curves. Transition tune needs 200 real laps. Sim misses, timing 0.2 seconds, pole or wreck. Pit strategy shift. Battery as 9th stop. Mismanage, lose 10 seconds, stint. Jeddah night tested lights, low vis. Miami, Chaos Suns baseline. Liberty dreams 30 races, reality slaps 22 with hole. Teams beg US wildcard, contracts block. You feel the weight? 2026 was electric era, agile. Now gimpy from green light. March leader crowns king, rest, extras. Domenicali, Ben Sulayem. Saved lives, fine. Tech cost. Fan generations deserve balance. Who hurts most? Mercedes, no hot data? Audi rookies? Or whole grid? Revolutionary regs, wasted? Drop in comments. Ferrari wins this or Red Bull crushes all? Sub for next. Leaked Suzuka setups. Don't blink.